I am starting to get to the point where I might want to use a potion soon. Change to Charlotte? No, you don't. I didn't fully charge that magic because it was more important for me to hit that thing out of hitting me. Ooh, there's a potion. That's quite useful. Maybe it won't be a save point down here, because this is the area where I thought there might be a save point, but it's not looking too probable, to use a word that I seem to enjoy using in this recording. No, it's not. Oh well. We've got a bandana. We'll see. Oh, die, mate. So let's have a look and see what this bandana is going to do for us. It is considerably better when compared to the headguard, so we will definitely equip that. Have strength up. I'm going to ignore these mudmen because, to be honest, they don't give me any experience really, so yeah, it's a bit of a waste of time to fight them. I'm going to use a potion because they've given me one, so may as well make use of it, you know. Now, unfortunately, with the frozen shade, because she is flying in the air, we can't do that double hit Ice Fang. I'd say that's probably better than Raging Fire at this point. So let's go and equip that. We don't have a new tome for Charlotte to use. This is one of the reasons why I don't main Charlotte. It's because she doesn't often have weapon upgrades, whereas the number of different weapons you pick up in the world that can be used by Jonathan, it really gives an opportunity to have a lot more fun and have a lot more varied combat experiences. Yeah, that was a strange way to explain that, but you know what I'm trying to get across. I'm trying... Fucking hell, mate. I hate bats so much in Castlevania, I really do. I hate bats in all games. In Zelda, Castlevania. Oh, can we not do this, please? Alright, so copper plate. See what that's going to do for us. Copper plate, 23 defense, that is an improvement. Alright, I knew that bat was going to end up colliding with my face, but that's alright. I'm probably going to end it pretty soon. In fact, I should have ended it at 20 minutes, to be honest, because it's too frickin'... Okay, how about this? We're going to do 2 parts instead. We're going to make this a 2-part video. I'm going to check to see how long we've been recording. We've been recording for 25 minutes, so I'll just continue for, I guess, a little bit longer, maybe another... Let's do another... I don't know. I'll have to make a decision as to how long I want the parts to be. I would say 20 minutes, so let's do it for another 15, shall we? So we are now in a new area. I actually forgot to read what that said. Are we able to see what this area is called? I'm pressing a few different... Oh dear, that's not quite what I wanted to do. That's actually quite useful. I forgot that we had that ability to do that. Oh yeah, we are actually close to a save point. Oh god, it's death. I thought you would appear, the one who imposes upon my master. He's swirling with black magic. I've read about him. Dracula's eternal servant, Death. Dracula isn't this castle's master anymore. Why are you here? My, what an odd thing to say. This castle belongs to Lord Dracula, to him and no one else. I get it. You've joined forces with Browner because you're thinking of resurrecting Dracula, aren't you? Browner? Who are you talking about? There's no point in playing dumb. We already know the current master of this castle is a vampire by the name of Browner. Vampire Browner. Even with my power, I didn't sense that. It seems I've been dormant for far too long. Don't tell me you didn't know. Well, it doesn't matter. You're connected to Dracula. That makes you my enemy. Ha! You're no match for me. Your father was much stronger than you, and now he's dead. Don't compare me to my father. Calm down, Jonathan. You can't beat him without a strategy. Oh, and to think he needs a little child to admonish him. Sorry, Charlotte. Whenever someone mentions my father, I just lose it. That's alright. It's not like you started hating your father just now. But what's the point in getting angry at someone who isn't even here? It's because he's not here. Listen, my father only taught me the basics of fighting. Then he went and got himself killed, leaving me the heir of the whip, or the heir to the whip. This whip I can't even use. He was always so selfish. There must have been a reason. You have to understand the truth of why you've had to fight until now without the whip's power. Maybe so. But now Dracula may be reviving, And I can't even use the power that I'm meant to use. Even though my father could. That's true, but... enough with all this talk about my father. Talking won't change a thing. Come on, let's go. When death makes an appearance, Dracula can't be far away. Yeah, you're right. And now we will continue on, and I believe there is a save point just up here, but again, I want to have this be 2 parts in one recording. Oh, that's a warp point, not a save point. That's fair enough. These guys piss me off, so it's important to kill them as soon as possible. If you just sort of stand around in this room not really doing anything and you let that guy do whatever he wants, you're gonna realize that there's just fire everywhere. It's gonna be a problem. So this is a Persephone. These things actually have vacuum cleaners later on. They're quite, I guess, iconic in Portrait of Ruin. Everyone knows the vacuum cleaner people. The vacuum cleaners don't seem to do anything. They just sort of keep you stuck in one spot, which can be a problem when you're going up against other enemies, but if it's just the vacuum cleaner Persephones and no one else, then it's not really a problem. Honestly, these things are not really presenting much of an issue for us, but anyway. So I don't know if we can actually move this block, because this is the same room where that block was appearing before. Maybe we can move it from this side. No, we can't. I guess there's another skill cube that we need which will allow us to move heavier objects, because I'm pretty sure we do need to sort of push that up. Is this a double jump area? Yeah, it is. That is if the double jump can... yeah, I think the double jump will get us up to that point, so... we're just missing the double jump, which is alright. That will be a progression point for later. Which is one good thing about this castle, you can sort of... it's through process of elimination based on what you can and cannot access that allows you to progress in the right direction. I really enjoy that. It's not necessarily entirely innovative, but you know, it's a good aspect to the adventure. You're generally never confused as to where to go in Dracula's castle, and I like that. Doesn't interrupt the flow of the adventure, you know. Got some more vacuum cleaner Persephones here. Fortunately, I'm killing them before they can really do anything with their stupid vacuum cleaners. I mean, really, what's the deal with that? I mean, they're just cleaning the castle, you know. Has to be done by someone. There we go, we got another level up. We are now at level 11. We are doing very well in terms of our levels at the moment. So I would say that we will be well leveled, I suppose, for the next painting that we access, which I think is very close to where we are right now. Oh, that is a new Tome of Arms, in a sense. It's not actually a Tome of Arms, but you know. Is Don Quixote? I can't really pronounce that. I mean, I think that's French. Maybe it's not. Don Quixote? It could be Quixote, or it could be a different pronunciation with that X. I really don't know, but anyway. You can see that we now have this weird man on a horse with a sword, which is rather interesting on a visual level, but yeah. Oh no, we're not at the... okay, I know where it is. So the next portrait, by the way, is located, if you can follow, just see where you've got that corridor with the 3 rooms that are just single squares. One of them is a save point, one of them is a warp point, one of them is a painting. I believe the painting is the one on the bottom left, or the bottom right. But anyway, we've saved now. And we'll head up and we'll switch to Jonathan. Jonathan! I feel like it's a little bit... oh, we've got a boss. Ah, it's this boss. Okay. So I'll use my strength up. So what we want to do is, I guess, well, let's just move it, I suppose. Or maybe we'll move it this way. The idea is that we want the thing inside the big boiling cauldron looking thing to come out, and then we can hit it. And it's ideal for us to be able to climb higher to be able to hit it. So doing this here is very helpful. I think we just hit the pot until it comes out. Something like that, yeah, here we go. This is probably going to hurt a lot. Oh god, these things do a lot of damage. So I guess we'll continue to hit the pot. Here we go. Let's just hope that we can brute force it to death. I'm sure that there's a technique, but I'm just going to try and brute force it. There we go. Sometimes it attacks above, sometimes it attacks lower. So I suppose next time we'll go higher. Oh no, he's decided to... Oh, see, that affects both the higher and lower areas. I thought that that attack would only affect lower, but it doesn't. Use your strength up, my friend. At this point, I'm just taking hits, you know. Sort of brute forcing it. I'm not doing it in a technical manner. Just sort of attacking and hoping it dies. Oh, now I need to move it. Ooh, let's not get hit by those stupid slimes. Going to move it a little bit closer. So we can hit it a little easier. Damn it. Maybe it's better to sort of crouch down. No, we're still getting hit by that. Let's use another potion. Do strength up. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with my performance, I agree, but maybe it's better to sort of do it a little different to this. Maybe I could, well, it'll come out in the direction that I'm attacking it anyway. Maybe it's better to do jump attacks. Maybe then I have more control over whether or not I can avoid it. Yeah, see, I have more control in that situation. Except the problem is... Ah, okay, so you see, these stupid slimes will come after me then if I do that. Which is a problem. Shit. And I don't know if he's doing the one... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, that's not good. Well, at least I had saved. So I got a game over because this thing is kind of annoying, but that's alright. We can just try that again, and I suppose we had to get a game over eventually. But yeah. We're in the Great Stairway, and we did have a save point just before the boss, so we can just continue on nice and quickly. Sometimes if you feel the boss is too difficult, you can just go and grind experience points, but I think we're alright. I think we just need to hope that 5 potions is enough and continue on that way. I would say strength up is probably a good thing to use. I don't think the throwing axe is necessarily going to help us. Just going to push the pot over to these platforms again. Alright. See what we can do. Oh, I forgot to use strength up. Yeah, it's those stupid slimes on the ground that come after you that make it really annoying to do this any other way than how I'm doing it right now. Because the whole idea with the platforms is that you can both avoid the slimes and hit the boss at the same time. So yeah. It should be good to take another hit, then I'll have another potion. Alrighty. Didn't take a hit that time, so we'll avoid using a potion for now. Alright, we'll do some more strength up in a moment. Okay. I'm getting lucky with his attacks here. He's not doing the one that's hitting sort of in front and below. He just did it then. That's the one that's sort of messing with me a little bit. It's not a very intelligent boss fight, I agree, but you know, can't always be intelligent. Oh, I managed to avoid him there. Maybe... Huh. Okay, well that's interesting. Maybe I can sort of bait him into the attack by being here and then moving forward. No, that didn't work. It worked that previous time on a pure fluke. Oh well. Damn it. He might just be exclusively doing that attack now. Well, hopefully I'm just doing enough damage to kill him before he can kill me. That's what I'm hoping at this point. There we go. Managed to succeed. I wasted a potion in the end. Maybe even 2. I think it was just 1 at the end that I used. That's alright. At least we succeeded in killing the boss. That's what's important. Alright, Stone of Flight. There we go. We got a double jump. So now we can actually continue in that other direction if we felt the need to, but I don't know if we want to do that just yet. We do have a portrait that we might actually enter before doing that, because remember we did have a place that needed a double jump for us to continue. Alrighty, what's this? Partisan. Partisan. Or is it partisan? Partisan. Okay, whatever. So it's a polearm fitted with a broad blade. I think we're going to go with this because this is doing pretty much, in fact it is doing the same damage as the axe. I believe that we currently have strength up at the moment. Or not. Okay, so because we've leveled up since we first got the axe, it's now doing 27 damage instead of 23. But I think we're actually going to go with the partisan because, as you can see, it has a lot of range and it can attack pretty fast. And I'm pretty happy with this weapon in general, so I think we're going to stick with this. I think we're going to end the video once we get to the next save point, which will be by the next portrait. So do expect in part 6 to see the next portrait for sure. Alright, we'll do strength up, see if we can one-shot this guy. No, we can't. That's alright. So we're not going to continue in this direction because, as you can see, that's not where the next portrait and save points are located. We're instead going to go this way. Strength up doesn't really help with these guys, as you can tell, because they're still going to take 2 hits regardless.
I see you!
I hate these things. Oh, iron leggings, here we go. It's going to be... So iron leggings, I mean, I do see the benefit in the moonwalkers for sure, but I think we're going to go with iron leggings simply because I'm an idiot and I have not been making use of the backdash quite enough. So, yeah.
I see you.
So pretty much how they work is that they shoot this ricocheting bullet that has a red path that is traced before the shot is actually fired. And it'll, yeah, ricochet, basically. But I'm killing these guys, or women, oh Jesus, before they can actually do anything to me, so... You're really annoying, do you know that? Do you fucking... Oh, shit. I was wanting to do this a few times, but it just wasn't working out. I was stuck in my attack animation and couldn't do it. Alrighty, so I think we're at the end of this. Oh, shit. Need to deal with some vacuum cleaner Persephones first. And we've got the save point. Now, before we do save, we'll go and explore the rest of this first. It's strength up. Is it 2 hits or... Yeah, I think it's 2 hits with the... There we go. I should be making more use of the range of this thing, I'm just not used to it. Once you learn the range of the weapon, you can really stay out of harm's way if you make full advantage of it. Or take full advantage of it, rather. Make full advantage. Like this here. You see how I can completely stay out of that Persephone's attack range? Oh, I was wrong. I was thinking it would be the bottom left. So as you can see, that is our next location. It is a desert location. I believe it's called the... Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. Oh well. Regardless, we can probably go and purchase some more potions if we want to. Yeah, let's go and take it up to 5 again. We do have a lot more warp points now. We'll be making use of one of those warp points to get back to that place where we couldn't access without the double jump before. But yeah. It's nice that we have the double jump now. It's always a good thing. We haven't met the butcher yet, have we? No. I don't believe so anyway. Let's go and purchase some potions. Take ourselves up to 5. And then, yeah. We will go and save, and that will be the end of part 5. And in part 6, once again, we will be going to the new portrait. Then once we take care of that, we will head... where is it? Yeah, so it's a little bit further to the west of where we are here. You can see that there is a place that we can go up, and that requires the double jump. So we'll go there once we have completed the next portrait. So we'll just head up here to the... Oh, shit. I'll kill you. So if I use strength up, I can kill these things in 2 hits, so we'll definitely make use of that. Dealing 33 damage per hit, I would say that that's pretty worthwhile. Let you do your vacuum cleaning. Just got to level up before we went to the next portrait, which is good. I'd say we are very well prepared for the next portrait. Alrighty, data has been saved, and I do thank you all for watching. I'll actually check to see how long I've been recording. Yep, that's perfect. That's pretty much the length of time that I wanted to record for. So, I'll probably add a little message saying I'm going to continue this recording in the next video at the end of part 5, and now we're in, oh no, at the end of part 4, sorry. And then, here we are at the end of part 5. I just need to keep track of the parts that I'm recording here, otherwise it'll confuse you guys. But, keep in mind that no matter what I say in the video, whatever is in the title is the correct part. Because sometimes I just say the wrong part number in the video, and I couldn't be bothered doing a keyboard message on the screen to show that I'm actually referring to the wrong part number. But anyway, point is, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm excited to go to the next portrait in the next video, which will of course be part 6. I'll catch you guys then.